Hey everybody, my name is Fork, as you no doubt knew, and I'd like to welcome you back to the Distance Beta for another track showcase. First off, I want to say, sorry, it's been a while since we've done one of these. I've got my reasons, and if you follow me on Twitter, you know them. Second off, let's get started. Today's track is Redline, Volcanic Rush by none other than our very own FZeroMan. And there's honestly not a whole lot to say about this track. It's just awesome. It's a gorgeous track, and when I say it's a gorgeous track, the skybox and the visual decorations that are going on are very simple and very minimal. They don't distract a lot from the road, which is good because you really need to pay attention to what's going on the road. And the road itself is one of the most gorgeous roads I've seen in a long time. It's so shiny and smooth. It feels as good as it looks, too, which I think is great. And there's something that FZeroMan does that I haven't seen a lot of other track creators do. He gets really creative with cooldown rings, and he actually makes you have to pay attention to the track and look out for them and use them. And there's a good chance that if you're not paying attention, you'll actually miss them. In this track, what he's doing to kind of exemplify that is these little blue pads. He places them in certain spots where you would think they would be in a Wipeout game, which, coincidentally, this track is a tribute to Wipeout, F-Zero games, all that stuff. And it does a really solid, really great job of pulling in that feel. I mean, for one, it's one of the classic racing game area tropes. It's a frickin' volcano, which, I mean, what more do you want? I do wish that the track was a bit longer. You can actually see the end up there already. And I do wish that there were more obstacles. I wish that it were a harder track. What's here is great. What's here is awesome, and what's here is fun. But I feel like there's a lot of potential for more. And I think that F-Zero, if you're listening to this, you should definitely go and see what you can do, because I think that you can find a way to, one, make us go faster. If this is going to be a tribute to a Wipeout track, we should really be going a lot faster than we do. And I think that you can get more unforgiving with the turns and with the obstacles. Now, Wipeout games, they don't do a lot in terms of obstacles, but this is also distance. So you got to think about what kind of things you can do. Saws that move, fan blades. These jumper pads are really solid, but they're not used as creatively as they could be, I think. I love the tunnels and how you incorporate tunnel supports into an obstacle. That's something that's very Wipeout. But I feel like there's definitely more, and I know for a fact, I've seen your levels, F-Zero, that you can do some really creative stuff, and I'd love to see what you can do. Maybe not redoing this level, but I feel like you can definitely make a really solid hybrid between distance and between a Wipeout game. I got a bit rambly there. This track, like I said, it's pretty great. There isn't much to say about it other than what I've said. You know, it's gorgeous. I love it. It's fun. It feels good. Everything that I look for in a good distance track, it's here. So definitely be sure to check this out on the Steam Workshop. As always, there's a link to it down in the description, so be sure to check it out. If you enjoy it, then give it a plus up on the workshop, because you gotta rate the stuff for the creators. That's really all I have to say about the track now. I do want to take a moment before we wrap this up to remind you all to check out Speedy Saturday. For those of you not in the know, Speedy Saturday is a weekly event that we, the Distance community, hold on our Discord server. You can find the info on it on the subreddit for like more details and where you can join the server and stuff like that. But the gist of it is, we hang out on Saturdays from about 1 p.m. Central to 3 p.m. Central, so a couple hours. And we just hang out and play Distance. Sometimes I'll stream it, most times I don't. We just play it, it's a good time. You don't need to be extremely experienced or anything like that with Distance to come and join us. People of all sorts of play tiers join and play, and it's generally just a good time. So definitely be sure to check that out. That's it for this episode of Distance Track Showcases. I'm glad to be back and doing this. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!